The new patch in Guild Wars 2 has a lot of new rewards, and some of them you might actually not know that do exist. So I'm gonna go through all of them and how you can get them so you can choose on which ones to get and which ones don't look good so you don't get them. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live. And let's get into it. So, the first thing we're going to go for are the actual things that you get in the new raid. Don't look at this, it's loading in. But hey, we're going to go in them and we're going to check them out because they look pretty cool. Of course, you're going to have to be in the raid in order to get these ones. But it's pretty worth it as they are very cool. All the ones that we're going to talk about in this case are indeed from getting the currency from this actual raid. You can only get it through this raid, and or just dropping them from the actual bosses. For example, I got the one that I'm gonna show you right now for free because I got lucky and I called Ura and it dropped it. And this is of course the Ura Stamp Freezer. I got really lucky and it just dropped for me. You can also of course buy it from here, but look at this little weapon. Look at that. It looks so cool. It's steaming just like the boss. It's so cool. Look at that. Look at the particle effect. It looks like I have some incense on my weapon. I love it. I think it's great. And of course, as I said before, it drops from the boss from Ura, or you can buy it for 600, getting crystals and some coins, some gold coins. And this is going to apply to everything we're going to be talking about in this raid, of course. We have the Greer's Blighted Torch, which is this little backpack that you can get, and it's also a glider. It looks exactly the same as a glider. Doesn't really have any other effect. That's what it is. You also have the you have the sea weapons as well, the sea class weapons. They look super cool. As you can see here, it has this little like not particle effect, this effect where it's like blue is the water, the bottom is in the sea, and the waves are slowly going to the sea. I think that's super cool. The effect is nice. It's not actually that the waves are moving. The weapon is just kind of like getting distorted, and it almost looks like that the waves are going in. But I think the effect is awesome. I think the idea is awesome. Very original, just like Ain't It Loves to do. And they did a great job. I wish they had a trail on it, but well, what are you gonna do? We also have the mini Rod Strider. It's just little ads that you would see in the game in this raid. You can see right there, the little mini Rod Strider, mini Sentient Conduit, and mini Bend Shot as well. There's a few things coming in very soon. I'm guessing next patch. You can see them: undiscovered item, undiscovered item, undiscovered item. And of course, we also have the decorations from killing the bosses or buying them from getting crystals. Bronze Greer Toffee, silver Greer Toffee, so on and so on for every one of the bosses, and the Greer token that you can use. So of course, well, create your little your little decoration of Ura in there. So they all are pretty interesting. They're pretty cool, and one of them is from actually killing it and dropping this very specific item. The other ones are just from dropping them from the bosses or using the gating crystals. That's about it. And the last one is gonna be the chest of the Sima's glove, because it's actually 2 pieces of armor in one, which I think is actually pretty awesome. And it reminds me of the Manica from Ice Root Saga, that big shoulder pad that grows up your shoulders. It's super cool, and it's very similar to this, very reminiscent of it. Let me just go in here in my bank, light, and then Decima. You can see right here, obtained from Janther Well's expansion, from killing Decima or buying it. And you can see that the big version, the gloves, not the big version, the small version, the gloves is just gonna be your own hands and nothing else. And the other one, you can see right here, right? It's very cool. It has a little particle effect on it too. Of course, you can change the dice. And the other one, the Decimus Manica, you can see that it grows up your shoulder. Super cool. Of course, it will depend whether it will, you kind of have to work around this with your fashion so it doesn't clip like it is with this one. But it looks super cool. And of course, you can change the dice to make it look however you want. And I think I think it looks good. I think it looks good. It's very rocky, very nice. I really like it. So there you go. Next one, let's go for convergences. They also have getting some cool stuff. First, let's talk about the minis. There's a few minis that are actually very funny, and I wanna talk about them because they're very they're very cool. First, the mini war claws. The Warclaws are very, very cute. You have 4 of them: mini white Warclaw Cub, mini orange Warclaw Cub, mini gray Warclaw Cub, and mini beige Warclaw Cub. They all look very cute, little mini cute little cub Warclaws. For the color that you like, you can get them from the Convergence or buying them off the trading post, I'm pretty sure. And the also the mini hot spring bearkin. These are just so funny to me. It's just big bears, big muscly bears with a towel. And I'm not gonna lie, I think we know what's behind the towel, and I think that's what they're covering. But so if you're into that, there they are. You can get them. You can buy them on Train Post as well. If you like Baldur's Gate 3, I'm guessing you would like this one as well. So there it is. I think it's very cool that they did this. I think it's very funny, and that's what it is. I'm getting them. I don't know what to say, dude. Next one, Endless Mystery Bearkin Combat Tonic. Now, you not only can get a mini that is a bear, you can also become the bear. If you go to achievements, go to Story Journal, go to Godspawn. No, it's not Story Journal, my bad. Gentle Wilds. Then Convergence Mount Belor. There you go. If you go to Mount Belor Convergence Conqueror, you can see at the bottom, you have the Endless Mystery Bearkin Combat Tonic. That will make you a bear, and you can fight as a bear. Super cool if you like it. Of course, also, this will take you a little bit. You're gonna have to do 100 convergences of the new convergences, and you're gonna have to, and that's around 16 hours of gameplay if you take 20 minutes to each one, without considering the fact that you're gonna have to organize it. But thankfully for you, I'm doing these convergences all the time, and you can use them to work on your legendary as well, as you will require them. And don't worry about it, just do 3 a week. You're gonna get some very good rewards from your weeklies that way. Don't stress over it. Eventually you'll get it. There you go. That's also the new Blood Moon set. You can see it right here. It looks like the one from the full moon that we have from the new expansion, but now it's red and has stars instead of this other particle effect. It's essentially a recolor, but it looks pretty cool. I really like it, and you can get it only by doing the convergence. So I'm an edgy boy. What can I say? It looks very cool with the character I'm using right now. So I think it's great. I think it's awesome. Oh, the Wizard's Vault. We got a new one. We got a new version of it. We got a lot of new stuff. We got the Enchanted Warclaw skin. It looks like this. Look at this little guy. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the same model as before. I do like the fact that it looks like the Griffin that we got in Secrecy Obscure with the little balls going around them. I think it looks pretty cool, and I like the effect that they have, but I'm not really sure if I'm a fan of the same model. But it looks cool regardless. The dog bench here, if you actually like dogs instead of cats, this is perfect for you. And if you like both, hey, you have to have both of the chairs and alternate between them, don't you? I think it's very, very cool, very cute if you want to just sit there and hang out with your dogs and get your box recovered. The Spider Selection box for a new weapon set, of course, as well. They all look very nice, and they have actually a particle effect. Look at that, a little line going in there. That means it's a little spider web. I think the detail on this set is actually pretty nice. It looks super cool and very original. And if you like spiders or you don't hate them, I think it's gonna be a win for you. We also have the Roadstalker set, finishing the entire thing. Of course. Let me just go and check it, show it to you, because, well, before we had the light headgear, the shoulders, the gloves, but now we have the chest, the leggings, and the boots, and you can see that the full set together looks like this. Of course, the dice would be different, but I think the set is very, very cool. A lot of people are complaining about the resolution of it, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks very good, very, very leathery and clothy in a very, like, I don't know, it's just so tribal, so like living in the woods kind of sense. I think it's awesome. It looks very badass. I very much like it. And for the last thing, and I'm not sure if you could consider this a new skin, but I mean, it's worth mentioning. You have the Mist Vault access key. By buying the new weapon starter kit, you get access to this beautiful new zone that you can hang out with if you actually want. But I mean, you know, that's about it. It's a cool little place. You can check your starter kits as well here, and you can get, well, as well, for 1000 astral claim, one weapon starter kit. to get any of the weapons that are here. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Which are indeed, just if you guys don't know, I'm just gonna talk to this guy to show it to you. It's gonna be Twilight, Kamala Kotaki, Kutsu, and the Howler. So there you go. Next one. What else do we have in store? What else that they gave us in this patch? They also gave us a new Black Lion set, which I think is very cool too. And he has a very cool weapon that I didn't expect us to get, which is indeed the Stormpiercer Spear Skin. Oh my god, this looks so cool. It's a literal Zeus lightning. Holy, you can like literally just throw it like a spear. Imagine playing warrior with this, guys. Oh my god, that's so fun. You can roleplay as Zeus. That's super cool. Or as Gwyn, the Light Lord in Dark Souls. It's super cool. I don't know. I really need this weapon. It almost looks better than the new legendary, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looks great, and the new legendary is awesome, and it is better. It's more significant. But holy fuck, this looks great. This looks great. This looks great. I really like it. And of course, it's important to say that this is the only way to get them is by swiping, by using Black Lion keys to open this Black Lion chest. It is indeed a loot box, but you can wait until the next rotations, and then you can buy it with Black Lion statuettes. Anyways, guaranteed instead of getting lucky. But remember, you can also get your Mystic Visionary Cape this time if you actually start working on them right now. So hey, if you want that too, might as well open some keys, but only if you have money, and you know it's gonna be very hard to get them, so you know, consider it. Also, there's other weapons that you can actually get from them as well, but it's very unlikely that you can get this one, so you have to be very, very lucky. It's almost never worth it, okay? Just so you guys know. Okay, I don't want you to lead you astray. Next one is gonna be the new legendary. I mean, we all know about it, the Globjorn Gear Spear. I mean, it looks super cool. You can see it right here. Obviously, you can change this actual spear. You can actually change the spear tip of it, and you can see that in the back there's all of the weapons behind you, just following you around. Super cool. And it works like Exordium. You actually will indeed not every one of your spells that you use with this weapon will indeed have a different effect, just like Exordium does. If you want an actual just full review of them, because I don't have the weapon right now, if you want a full review of them, how they look on every one of the classes, I would heavily recommend you to go to Mighty Teapot's channel right here, and you can see the entirety of it. I'll leave it in the description down below so you can go check it, because holy, it looks absolutely great. And I don't know, it looks awesome. I really like it, and it's easy to get. I don't think it's super hard to get if you have the gold. And if you really don't have it, just wait a little bit. It'll go down in price, but getting it, it's absolutely great. So there you go. Go check it out. I'll leave it in the description down below if you want to decide on whether to get it or not. Now, we also have some new changes in some races. Specifically, we have some beautiful new hairstyles for human, female, and some faces for some other races as well. You can see here. And you can see here the new hairstyle right here on this side. It's a little ponytail with another thingy on the back. I don't know how you called it. It looks pretty interesting, pretty new. Don't care about the blindfold. The blindfold is mine, but this is how it looks. And here's at the right side, to the most right side, you can see the new one right there. And for the new faces for human, female, we have this one's at the end. You can go check them out. You can see this one. Oh man, I need to change let me just change my blindfold so you can actually see the eyes as well. Actually, let's just disable it. There you go. Is that better? So you can't see it at all. And let me just go again at it. Here we go. Let me go back to... No, I get to put this tiara so you can actually see the color as well. The eyes as well on the faces, and you can see how we have 5 new faces. They're all always on the most right side part. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Honestly, pretty interesting faces, pretty cute. Different types of new new setups for your face, new features. I think it's nice that we are getting this from time to time. We also have a male human as well, and male Azura new faces as well. Let me just go log in into so you guys can go check as well. There are also supposedly some new faces for human male and Asura male as well, but I can't really I can't tell. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a very big connoisseur of faces in this game. So I'm not exactly sure if these are new or not. You can go check them out if you're a male human. I'm not sure if there's any other faces that you actually like better, but I can't see any documentation in regards of any new faces on human either. But you can go check. Maybe there's something new that you would like better on your human or in your Azura. But at least the female ones are indeed confirmed. There are a lot of new decorations as well, guys. I would love to show you all of those, but sadly there are a lot of them and there's no way of actually go checking them out unless you actually craft them. We're gonna be working on crafting all of them so I can show you guys, so you can decide on which ones you actually want yourself. Because it is kind of annoying that you can't preview them in any way, shape or form. So, but there you go. I'll work on it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to check that, obviously, that that new video with all of them, so you can go and get them or not. But there you go. That's about it, guys. Tell me what you guys are gonna get from this. Tell me what you guys are excited for. I think this patch has a lot of bad things, but also there's a lot of good things in the regard of the new rewards. Not only is very rewarding patch that fixes a lot of the problems with the game in that regard, but also the new skins you can get. They're pretty awesome. So a lot to look forward to, a lot to do in the game. There you go. Tell me what you guys are gonna get. Tell me if you like them. Tell me if you didn't. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live. And see you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.